Image right now. Dig's ready to go back in, and Acadian is ready to pop him and drop him. He grabs an engage onto two. Brox is on the front line, but he will not be able to do much. Finn gets away, using the W to safety. But will it be safety enough? He's still trying to waddle his big catfish butt on out of there, but Yasui is ready to chase him down. He goes for the stun, but the jump back over the wall as Acadian is ready to go after him yet again. He stays out of the way of the blast cone so he doesn't get thrown over the wall. He'll continue chasing the Tahm Kench, who goes into the ground yet again. But there's another guy waiting. They're always positioning people in the right spot. Run, Tahm Kench! Run!
I think he's out!
Don't look back! Don't listen to the screams!
No!
He gets stunned up before he can get away, but a nice heal from the Q. What in the hell? How is he still alive? Somebody kill him! There's your hook. That's how you catch a catfish.
That took a century.
The ultimate cooldown is actually really nice for the C9 comp, so we can watch this one more time. Perkz barely gets in range. Jensen was trying to actually kite it out so the gold card would expire, then turn, but he barely gets in range for that hit, then tries to pop the gold card here and flashes in for that. If it lands with stacked deck and the Q follow-up, Jensen is dead. Instead, the stopwatch was there in time. Jensen purchased that off of the shutdown he got from Perkz. So thank you, SS. Does have sums available, though.
Okay, Perkz' ulti has been used. Cloud9 looking for the opportunity to fight. Santorin is very low. Tactical jumps over the wall, but Fudge is ready to go. Tactical down, Zven on a rampage. Team Liquid just erased from Summoner's Rift.
Oh, can he get the penta?
With the quadra kill there. Is this the penta for Zven in their final game of the split? Jensen's very low. Sven's coming in. Flabber doesn't want to steal it. Here comes Zven. He's going after him. Come on, baby. Let's get it. Penta kill!
Through the mid.
Join if Team Liquid make a pick.
Sun's gonna land, but they should. Oh, the pillar's not timed quite right. Able to grit the lantern and get out for now. Volga force a flash away. How about the rest of that fight? Huge snipe comes through for Zven as well as the ultis come across. Half health on several members. Blabber the front line. When's he gonna ult? It's gonna be just diving in, and the ult might not keep alive. Huge gore drinker though. Follow up for Zven, and a flash to safety. Now Perkz gotta be careful, running around the pillar, getting shot at. Oak's gonna buy some time. Ignite snipe, gonna hit some damage, but I believe the arrow may have just missed Jensen. Fudge is in. Fudge can't get the ulti off, and Fudge finally finds himself with the kill, but he's not got the assist. He cannot reset, but it doesn't matter. His team's ready to go. Now it is time in. That pillar's gonna be huge. The trophy right in front of CoreJJ, and they find 4 kills to 1.
Oh, just when they needed Cloud9 to make the comeback. They kite just enough.
Someday in Abadaga can only watch him knock down the wave as they can't push the base without minions, and Danny single-handedly keeps EG in the upper bracket.
It's Danny versus the world. It's Danny versus the 100 Thieves, and Danny's
gonna get 1. Danny could get 2. Holy God, he's so damn good at this game.
Damn, Danny, he does it again.
5v5 is just a matter of like when you can do it, and then also I don't know what's going on. Someone needs to screen cap that and then just throw it on Twitter and be like, what is Jizuke telling him? But yeah, I actually do think that this mechanical outplay aside, 100 Thieves has actually been 5v5.
They are delayed on it. We'll have to watch him one more time. So he's up on this top side right around here. Power of Evil, I do believe, is trying to flash over the wall and follow this up. He's not against the wall right now, though, yet.
Oh, yes!
You gotta be hugging that wall to make that flash happen, and a critical misstep there from Power of Evil. He's so good in these late game positioning, in the 5v5s. He has a costly misstep there, though. Was not.
And Power of Evil's ready to cut him off. Santorin and Jensen both looking for the way out, but PoE is ready to go. He slams the orb down on Jensen and buries him underneath it. TSM, they'll... I lost my word!
Area Svenskeren going the long way around here to try and get something happen to Perkz. Look at the defense. He's found him. Now Svenskeren's going to start that fight with the shockwave connects, and that is so much damage. Look at the offense to lead him. They take him down. They swap to offense. It's Vulcan in the front line. tanking it up. He'll trade his life already.
Alrighty, looking at the next play, maybe Xerxes on the front line. Ulti gonna be popped. They want this fight now. We're gonna burn the TP, but now can they kill SwordArt? Ulti's coming across, burns the stopwatch, buys some time. Here comes Huni. Can they get him? Nice buster shot, puts him out, but Revenge might not have a chance at winning this battle. Kicks in Huni, but gets kicked down in the 1v3. 1v4 even, as he has just been surrounded by TSM, and they just do not have the damage to finish a target.
Man, I don't know if they're actually tracking that SwordArt has a Zhonyas. Do they just think that he used just the stopwatch and
over
doesn't have
and over
it? Because
again?
he's using it so many times, and it feels like they're hard committing to going on a SwordArt. He has Aftershock, Locket, W, so many resistances. When that starts to expire, he goes into the Zhonyas, and you're committing way too much onto this low-value target time and time again.
A quick
story
restart
time
then.
with
Okay.
Captain Flowers. Bedtime stories with Clayton.
All
Here
right,
we go.
bedtime story. Here we go. Long before the rise of Shurima's great empire, the remote northwestern valleys were home to an age-old race known as the Brackern. These noble creatures were quite unlike any other. While individually they may have seemed primitive and aggressive, their arachnoid bodies held a wondrous secret. They existed as custodians of a truly ancient Gestalt consciousness, perhaps one of the very oldest in all of Runeterra.
Ooh, I'm a Bracken fan already.
Yeah, each Brackern was host to a single magical crystal, which retained their memories, their hopes, and their dreams, everything that made them who they were. After the body's death, the core of the crystal was buried with great reverence in the deepest valleys. There, they waited for new, younger Brackern to inherit them and take up the mantle of all those who had come before.
Wait, are these the crystals, Seraphine Jax? Is that why you
This
hate
is
her
the
so
crystals
much?
that powers everything.
And bait them in.
And here we go. Jensen's already ready on the side. Closer's going to be knocked away, so he can't find the reset. Abadaga taken low, but it's Alfari slammed back into the wall. Now a lot of AoE going down for both sides with Alfari the first one to drop. Abadaga staying alive, but finally killed off by Santor with Closer having to run back out. Someday an FBI will be ran down as Tactical is dominating. Jensen finds the pick there on the very back end. Closer is...
At first, you're really frustrated about it, and then you start realizing that going to Worlds isn't something that just happens every single year to you. It's not something you can take for granted. And then you start trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong. And I think when I was in TSM, I kind of just blamed myself and others for it. I said that it's just something, things didn't click in TSM. Went to C9, we won Spring. I thought everything was working out. And then when you don't make it the third year in a row, you start questioning whether it's you who's the problem or it's your org or your teammates or whatever. And it kind of hurts to think that TSM made it every year without me. I joined, they don't make it. You join C9, they always made it without me. Then I join, we don't make it to Worlds. You start questioning, what's the common factor here? And if we didn't make it this year, I think it would be really depressing for me. So it's just like, I don't know. There's nothing I want more in my career than to go to Worlds and do well. So it's just everything I have is this, right? I put everything every day into this team and this.
Or who is it who's saying, actually, I want to take this back out on the stage because I think played properly, the result will be different?
It's funny because we didn't plan on playing Diana really in this game.
Really?
This kind of happened when they picked Ryze. First pick, we're like, whoa, this guy picked Ryze. He doesn't play Ryze, right? So we thought, there's no way this is allowed. He can pick Ryze into Diana Irelia. So Perkz and Bio were like, picking Diana Irelia. Then Mitty goes like, what, guys? Like, no, we're not. And then they're like, yeah, we are. And then Fudge picks Vars because she's confused. And then we're like, now we're here. So it was more a spur of the moment where you're like, I'm playing this Champions game. This guy can't do this to me, like showing confidence. And then when people show confidence in game fives, you can't say no to that.
Right.
You can't stop them in that moment. It will crush the whole moment. So you just trust them, believe in them, and Perkz and Blabber made up for their game 3. So I'm really proud of them.
How cool, though. How cool that all of that can come together in just a moment, right? You throw the game plan out the window, boom, this is what we know we need to do.
Army here of howitzers just boom, 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 boom. Goodbye, turrets. Mid lane tier 3 about to fall now as well. Closer goes in for the kick. He found Zven. They've already got the kill, and that is massive. Here we go again.
So critical. Here's the deep teleport.
Yeah, so they go on to Closer initially, and he's barely able to get out of there on the retreat. Look at his health. Look at who he's health. Look at the health bars here. The Shockwave catching FBI. Fudge flashes in, but cannot finish him off as they all turn immediately onto him. Then Blabber, who he is blocking for FBI there to absorb the Q, and he survives as well.
Anyway, yeah, so, with 100 Thieves has been interesting, right? Because they came out of the gate and they were playing Karma Zin, Karma Udyr, and they're like, is this just a Karma team?
Yeah.
And then they started winning on other stuff. They were like, okay, they're actually really, really good early game, but they have issues mid game. Then they start to falter. Then people started to say, oh, they just had a good meta read, right? And then they came into playoffs as one of the top seeds, but not favorited to win the whole thing by anyone. So I think they've been doubted at every step along the way.
Playing in playoffs specifically. Here's the pro view. Take a look at how he gets so deep. And his eyes are always on the carry. He did this in previous series as well. So he just used the trundle to get back there. Ward hop into the flash, gets the kick on the carry. Hides in the brush, gets secondary here, doesn't risk dying, backs off from the LeBlanc immediately as Alistar goes in. My goodness, it's over. He even steals the last hit with a Q.
Man, this stuff is just...
we can still be better, and like this wasn't really that hard. It felt like it was a bit too easy this weekend. So I hope NA steps up a bit.
I mean, you made it look easy across the board as a team. Legacies were being built here today. The first banner for 100 Thieves to be going up in the studio. FBI, we talked about the fact that this means so much to you coming from OCE. Now, having a championship here, what do you feel?
This might have been like 2 minutes off the fastest series in the LCS, so it's kind of sad for CoreJJ that like he was actually scared of the scenario, but I guess he's just fucked now.
Oh my, had to come from Abinage here. Now,
Jenkins gets out of the Cataclysm, and he's alive. There's no way. Clyde's here. There we go. It's death from below. Stun onto Armeo. And Skewer's prepping, but he doesn't want to trigger the turret. Teleport coming in here from Harry. This is the turnaround for Team Liquid Academy. So much damage from long range. Armeo gets a double kill. Maddie in trouble. The stun from Ayla. Beautiful on his Strumpus. A triple kill. A quadra kill for Armeo.
No way.
Are they going to give him a penta kill on Sejuani to kick off Proving Grounds? I think they are. Penta kill to Armeo.
Oh, that is one big boar and a happy camper sitting on top of the saddle as Team Liquid, the theme for that has been get on top of the horse. Why not get on top of the boar? As Armeo 6-0-5.
This absolute monstrosity of an engage from Hyper.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have the minimap, so you can't see the fact that every single TSM member is, like, on their way. But this is just a play from TSM Hyper, and he basically, like, one-shots everybody almost on his own. Everybody just comes in for a little bit more damage, and Hyper ends up giving his life. But it's still a ton of damage that's being put out by Diana and Redkin all at once, and that's what we were saying at the beginning of the game. 100 Thieves need to be able to establish battle lines, and if they can't do that...